What's up, everyone? I wanted to do a quick video today showing how to connect and use the Mixstream Pro Go from Numark with Serato DJ Pro, which the recent release 3.0.8 of Serato DJ Pro does support the Mixstream Pro Go. So I wanted to show you real quick how to connect to it and some of the features that it offers. And actually, one of the coolest things that I'm excited about is you have a couple of really nice, handy buttons available for Midi mapping with Serato DJ Pro. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you how to connect this bad boy and we'll see what it can do. First thing we need to do is make sure that Serato DJ Pro, the latest version, is installed on your laptop. My laptop is over here. It's running Serato DJ Pro 3.0.8. And on the Mixstream Pro Go, I'm running 3.1. 3.11 is the latest update. But right now we're in standalone mode. So that means it's 100% laptop free. You can see there's nothing connected to it because this is the Mixstream Pro Go, meaning there's a battery installed, so we're completely wireless. So what we need to do, we need to enter computer mode to use this as a controller. So you can get to the main menu a few different ways. You can swipe down from the top of the screen. We're in our control center. So we can also get to that by tapping the gear icon. And what we need to do is enter the source menu, which is right there. And so this is where you would see all your drives inserted and things like that. But what we want to do is tap this computer icon in the corner here. So that's going to warn us it has to reboot and enter computer mode. So we're going to do that. It's going to take a second to power itself off. In the meantime, we'll get the cable ready. So now we're in computer mode. I'm going to connect it to the laptop. And then, it's not rocket science. We're going to connect it to the computer port, the Mixstream Pro Go. It'll take a second. And voila, we are connected to Serato. So you do still have some touchscreen functionality when connected to Serato and using the Mixstream Pro Go as a controller. Mainly you can navigate through your library with the touchscreen. But also, when we load up a track, you also have control to kind of scrub through the track with your finger at the bottom of the screen. Which is a nice feature because with the Serato integration for Mixstream Pro Go, you only get access to 4 pads for the cue points. On the regular Mixstream Pro Go mode and standalone, you have access to 8 pads. You just have to hit the Q button again to access pads 5, 6, 7, and 8. But on the Serato integration, you only have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 for your cue points. But like I said, you can at least scrub through the track. Or you can access the cue points on the laptop. So a little bit of a limitation I'd like to see kind of maybe improve with future releases. But one thing that is super cool is that with this integration, you do have access to Serato stems. So how you do that, I'm going to go over to the laptop, show you. So we're going to go to settings, and then we're going to look for the replace pad mode with stems option. So what that'll do is it'll tell you, if you check that box, you can usually select which pad mode to replace your stems with. The current build, Serato build for the Mixstream Pro Go, that supports the Mixstream Pro Go, only allows you to replace the roll mode. So I will check the box and replace that mode. And then now, when we go over to roll mode, that's going to be our stems. So, this is acapella, this is melody, this is bass, and this is drum. So I guess I have to enter the mode first. So we're going to tap roll. Yeah, so pretty cool to have access to stems on the Mixstream Pro Go. And then next, let me just tell you a little bit about how the effects work. So with Serato, when you're connected as a controller, the effects, they map over. So on the Mixstream Pro Go, we see echo, flanger, delay, and phaser. So they all pull up inside Serato in that order. And so, I mean, that's a nice convenient thing that they are, exactly as it says. And what they do, they default the dry wet to 60% when you load it up. But you can replace an effect. I'll go back over to the laptop. So in the effects tab, if I wanted to replace, well, actually it might be helpful to show what it does. So on the laptop, if you look, on echo now, but if I press delay, it switches on effects bank 1. And then this is over here on effects bank 2, and it switches between flanger and phaser. So if I wanted to, dial in my effects, I would change one of those. So the only problem with that, and maybe this will get kind of fixed on a future update, is, let's see, I'm just going to pick like, we'll just do like a combo tape echo. All right, so that's active when I hit the paddle. So this is active, right? It works, and you can use it that way. You can kind of set it and forget it. But it only works on, that side of the effect bank. So if I wanted it to be active on this side, I would need to also set it in Serato on this side. So if there's only like one effect that you use mainly that isn't echo, flanger, delay, or phaser, you'll need to just set it ahead of time on effects bank 1 and effects bank 2, and not touch these buttons, because as soon as I touch these buttons, it'll default back to one of these effects. But let's face it, for the most part, we use echo. So it's nice to have that right there. But again, if you want to replace echo, flanger, delay, or phaser with the effect of your choice, you're just going to have to do that inside Serato and not touch one of these override buttons, because that'll set it to the other effect. Hope that makes sense. Just something I noticed. But on to kind of one of the cool things I like about the integration with Serato DJ Pro on the Mixstream Pro Go, aside from it being, battery powered and you have speakers so you can kind of DJ anywhere, is that I like the fact that this lighting button and this gear button for the settings menu are placed right by the screens. And so they're super handy when you're in standalone mode for Engine DJ, but in Serato controller mode, they do nothing until you map them. And so they're so handily placed that it's a great idea just to MIDI map them to something like a silent cue if you want, or if you want to do like a tap tempo for your effects BPM, you could do that as well. And it's really easy to do. I'll take you over to the computer. So again, we're just going to go into settings. And so for MIDI mapping, what we need to do is go to the MIDI tab, select the Mixstream Pro Go, and make sure we check that box, allow Serato hardware remapping. And that's going to allow us to MIDI map those buttons. So we're going to go back, and then we're going to click the MIDI menu. And what's nice is Serato added that silent cue option. So if you wanted to add silent cue to your Mixstream Pro Go when you use it as a controller, which actually would be pretty handy because you have the only the 4 hot cue pads in Serato controller mode. So you would just click MIDI, which we're in MIDI mode. You would select the item on the screen that you want to MIDI map, and then you'll click it. And then I'm going to select this silent cue on this side, so I'm going to tap that. Boom, it triggers it, it assigns it. Same thing on the left side. I'm going to click it and then map it. And so then we're mapped. And so if you exit MIDI mode and get back to this mode, I'm silent cued. Which is super, super handy. So that's pretty much it. It's a great integration. You can also, zoom in or out your waveforms if you'd like. We have to do that on the laptop. And you can still navigate your library pretty easily. The one thing you will need to do is search on the laptop still as well. So that's one thing that is just kind of what it is when you have a Serato integration with the standalone like this. But all in all, it's a great integration. I love the access to stems, which is really cool. And then everything else you need is there. So that is a look at the Serato DJ 3.0.8 build on the Numark Mixstream Pro Go. If you have questions on the build or integration in general, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. All right, peace.